Hi, it's Matt Harkness from Allied Physical Therapy, and it's so good to be with you. And today I'm going to talk about a topic that I have been quite passionate about in my 24 years of practice, and that is fall prevention. A lot of injuries, serious injuries, occur with falls, and if you can take some simple tips that I'm sharing with you today and apply them in your home, it will help you to continue to do what you love and avoid serious injury. Okay, for your general home environment, it's important to see if you have any clutter around the house. Put things away, don't leave stuff laying out, dog toys, boxes from unpacking for holidays, things like that, put them away, especially your main traffic areas. Another thing you want to do is look for any rugs that are slippery or they're thick, so you could potentially slip on those rugs, or even if they're real thick, you'll kind of catch your foot on them and you could potentially fall. Consider extension cords or any kind of cords that are not taped against the wall or tucked behind furniture so that you don't trip on those. That's very important as well. Another thing is good shoes, slippers, things that aren't secure on your feet, that you could get some water in between your feet and the slipper. You could easily fall in that way. Another thing, it's important to close the dishwasher door. I've had patients that have forgot it was open and they leaned back and tripped over the dishwasher and fractured their shoulder or fractured their hip. So be sure to take those general precautions, and it's common sense. Usually if you take a moment and you look around the house, you can see things that could potentially be hazards. So be sure to remedy those things. So in your bedroom, make sure that your nightstand is close to your bed so you can easily reach for a glass of water or to turn off your alarm. Be sure your bed is not too low or too high. It should be kind of about, come to just above your knees so you can easily get up and get down. Make sure you have night lights. Again, those motion night lights are really great. If you get up, they just click on automatically. So in your bathroom, make sure that you have some grab bars near the toilet or in the shower that you can steady yourself on. Make sure there's nothing wet on the floor, so it's important that if you do have some wetness on the floor, be sure to dry it. On the floor of the shower, it's good to have some non-stick or some non-slip kind of grip tape on the bottom of the shower. That is helpful as well. Consider having a bench. Sometimes if you're trying to wash your feet or shave, and over time you've been balancing on one leg, but that becomes dangerous. So put a simple shower chair or bench in there and you can sit down and be more safe. Frequently used items, be sure they're easy to reach and they're not in some place where you have to bend in some awkward position and you have to reach behind a bunch of products to get that item. So put it in a place where you can easily access it. Ensure that the toilet is appropriate height, and sometimes the toilets can be pretty low, especially in older homes. You can put a simple toilet seat that goes over the toilet with arms, and again, we're most concerned about safety and prevention, so that will make a big difference when you sit down and get up to have something stability and a little higher. So in your kitchen, make sure that you put frequently used items from between your waist and your shoulder, so they're easy to get and you can get them easily, and again, not bending over, potentially losing your balance or injuring your back. Also, be sure if any spills happen, clean them up immediately. So keep a towel near you that if you spill something, you can just wipe it up. Be careful of ice cubes because they initially fall and they don't melt until a few minutes later. So pick those up right away as well. As I said before, make sure that you keep the dishwasher closed. Oftentimes, if it's open, you're drying some dishes or you just want the dishwasher to air out, you can trip over that and get injured as well. And then, be sure that if you do have mats on the floor, that they're non-skid and that they don't slip easily as well. Let's talk about lighting. Lighting is important, so make sure that you have good lighting in general. there are many different wattages of light bulbs you can get, and just by simply changing your light bulbs, especially in those areas like hallways or stairways that can be dark, you want to make sure you have some nice bright lights. Make sure you have night lights. We have recently used motion detector night lights. They work really well, so if you do get up at night and you move, the night light comes on. Yeah, just make sure you have flashlights. You have flashlights around handy, so if you can just grab them if you're getting up at night, and turn on a flashlight to walk around as well. So pets are an important thing to consider when you want to stay safe and avoid falls. Sometimes they'll run around your feet, so be aware if they are kind of excited and jumping around your feet. Make sure you have your hand on a counter or something. Wait for them to settle down. Trim their nails just so that they don't slide into you. Sometimes their grip is not as good if their nails are really long. Another very important thing is, this is very, very important. If you're out walking your dog and they dart off toward another dog, I can't tell you how many times we've had patients that try to hold the leash and they fall and get seriously injured. So let go of the leash. Let the dog go. You will get the dog back. You don't want to risk falling and sustaining a serious injury. In your living room, make sure that you have areas that are clear from clutter. Be sure that your furniture is sturdy. It doesn't easily slide when you get up. Make sure that you don't have sharp corners on your furniture. It's better to have rounded corners. If you have a coffee table, a round corner table is better. Also, make sure that your chairs are a little higher so that you can get up easier. If they're real low, like these real cushy couches, are very difficult to get out of, and you can kind of lose your balance. So with stairs, make sure you use the handrails. Don't try to be a hero and not hold on to the handrails. Make sure again that the surfaces are, there's some non-slip kind of a grip tape on the stairs. I do not like carpeted stairs. They are very slippery. And make sure they're well lit. Well, thank you for watching this episode. It was a lot of fun to teach you guys some simple techniques so that you can be safe, continue to do what you love. Remember to go to our website. We have some great ebooks on there that you can download with some really great information. Also our YouTube channel, our Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to like and subscribe to those channels as well. And yeah, if you're having trouble with your balance, you're feeling like you're not as safe and as confident as you once were, don't delay. Give us a call. Come in for some good physical therapy. Just like your dentist, you want to see them regularly. Even though your teeth are not hurting, you still want to go. Get them clean, get them checked out. Be reminded of the proper things you should be doing. It's the same way with physical therapy. We're going to remind you of these safety techniques. Be sure you're doing 2 to 4 exercises each day to help you stay active. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.